Donald Trump has long pretended to be a populist, that he is a man of the people, that he cares about the plight of American workers. He cares about the fact that you can't afford things. He cares about the fact that your paychecks aren't going far enough. So you would think a guy that has spent 9 years in politics now pretending to be a populist would not do something as stupid as cutting the minimum wage for federal contract workers, right? I mean, taking almost $7 an hour from federal contract workers, that's not something a faux populist would do, right? Well, it is, and he did. This week, Donald Trump undid an order from President Biden that raised the federal minimum wage for contract workers from $10.10 per hour up to $15.50 per hour. And by the way, the reason I said 7 and not 5 is because after about another year or so, the number was going to jump to well over $17 an hour, closer to $18 an hour. So basically, Donald Trump took, right now, $5.50 per hour away from these people, and a year or two from now, almost $8 an hour away. These people just got their pay significantly reduced by a third because of Donald Trump's order. An order that, by the way, also strips funding from infrastructure projects that President Biden had signed off on. So not only do federal contract workers get 1/3 of their pay immediately cut, but we're also not going to get some of the infrastructure projects that have already been budgeted and planned. There was no reason to do that. I don't know what Donald Trump thinks is going to happen by cutting the pay of federal contract workers, but this is insane. Oh, and by the way, with the federal minimum wage for contract workers now being $10.10 per hour, that's not for all of them. Some federal contract workers still make the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. So for those people, their pay was cut by more than half. Trump just cut your pay. That's the bottom line. That's the headline. Trump cut your pay. And yet this story, all throughout the media, is effectively buried. The only way to find this story is to actively Google it and look for it. This, ladies and gentlemen, should be headline news. Every outlet in the country, not just progressive outlets, but all of the other outlets, should be talking about this. Donald Trump cuts pay for federal contract workers almost by half for some of them. Oh, by more than half, actually. And just a peep. Just a little bit here and there. Like, oh, I guess we'll do it as an aside. We'll bury it down on page 5. No, this is a big deal. This exposes every single thing that Donald Trump actually stands for. And it negates everything that he claims to stand for. We're at a point in American history where the price of goods and services is going through the roof. We are headed towards a recession. We're about to be in the middle of one of the worst trade wars in modern history, the worst in modern history. And Trump's reaction is to cut the pay of federal workers, all because Biden had increased it. His political vendetta against the Democrats is now costing good, hardworking people money. And I want to see the rest of the media report on this as the massive story that it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.